Are you ready? Let's go. Well, hello everybody. How are you, Mr. C and Mr. S?
Doing outstanding.
How are we doing? Shake hand. There we go. All right.
I'm trying to find the camera and put my thumbs up in there. So anyway. Oh, well, today is Halloween.
We missed last week, so we got to make up for it here today.
Yep.
Guys.
Last week I was enjoying being out in the high desert of Bend, Colorado, getting some nice clean air and in the cool and visiting people and taking lots of naps. And yeah, it was a good time away for both of us. We desperately needed it. Lori and I haven't been on a vacation or anything close to it in I don't know how many years. So anyway.
Let's get to what we're shipping. All right.
What are we shipping?
What are we shipping?
We've got all the Spectre oil cars out.
Yep.
We got mine. Got yours. Nice too. We got the what came with that? The Chase Elliott?
No,
Atlanta car.
What came with it was the Bush car. Oh, wrong one.
Wrong.
No, the Bush beer did not come with it, bud. Sorry, you're wrong.
Wasn't that
Chase Elliott came
Kyle
with
Busch. It's a Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch. You're right.
Kyle Busch shipped with it. So
yeah. Kyle Busch, the Rebel Bird. Did you get that one, Matt? You didn't get. I'll send you one. The details are phenomenal. You see that? Jim?
Oh, really?
The
Rebel
bourbon decals.
I have it just right behind me. Yeah, that
what a decal sheet. Yeah,
Sweet.
that thing. That you got to build that one, Matt.
Okay,
that's a must. Even
if you tell me I have to, I will.
I am. I'm building that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a fan of NASCAR. But that paint scheme was just probably my favorite of the year.
Matt?
Yeah. And then
Matt,
we got we're shipping Monday and Tuesday to the club members. The 2-in-1, the Kyle Petty and the Richard Petty 82.
Don't make
Pontiacs
me here.
But that's all right. They can picture it in their minds.
Let me go to this for just a moment.
Oh yeah, there's another page of that too.
Yes, there is.
Oh,
so look at that wood grain.
You guys,
it's a little bit. It's kind of washed out in his photo, guys. To be honest with you, it's a lot more vibrant in real life.
That looks interesting.
I'm looking at what they're looking at, Jim.
Yeah, it does get washed out. So
it's washed out, but it's very vibrant. It's really it's darker too. But yeah, and then we got the Kyle Petty, Richard Petty shipping Monday. We're gonna go ahead and ship, and then the Bush beer, Bush Light car, or whatever, Bud Light car. Or not Bud Light, Bush Light.
Bush Light, yes.
Bush Light car is going to ship as soon as they're done with them. Because we got to catch up. We were a whole month and a week or two behind.
Yep.
Yeah. So now we're only about a week behind. So by next month we'll totally be caught up. And So they're on their way. The Indy kits, Matt's as far as the Lotus 38 goes, we've added some to it, and also Matt's down on the molds right now. Clay's finalized the decals. The photo etch is here. And I'm saying we're 4 or 5 weeks away, I think, from packing them up. Probably about 5. Okay. Yeah, 5. Let's say 6. Be safe.
Cross your fingers, say your prayers. Maybe you'll have it for Christmas. If not, maybe New Year's.
We got a great add-on. We put you get the driver figure with the car in the box. Now that's
neat.
That's the 82. And then we'll have to work on that scarf a little bit there, but and then the other one has a different helmet, the 66, because don't forget you get the decals for all 4 cars. So Jimmy had a different visor in 66. He had a turn down, kind of like Ronnie Peterson more. I don't know. Maybe people don't even know what I'm talking about, but
probably not.
It's different.
I don't.
It's similar to this, but then at the edge, it just rounds over and comes down, drops down about.
Mario ran it in 69.
It's not like some of the other guys had the bell helmet. The visor was almost squared off and straight up and down right at the end. Came down about so far. This looks like it came down about the same amount, but it turns.
Yeah, Jimmy ran some funny helmet. I forget the name of the brand of it, but it was a different helmet. And of course, you'll get all the decals for his full uniform for both years. So the STP uniform, the Team Lotus uniform, and the helmet decals. There's not that many. And then so that'll be added to the kit, which is awesome, I think. And Jim's putting that together. 3D. I got most of the 3D printed parts already here on the ground right over here, actually.
Oh, nice.
So the spun metal is being finalized, and Matt's doing all the resin right now. And we should see those cars pretty darn quick. We sold, I think we might have a couple through the first batch. I'm not sure. Marco has to add it up. We've been moving, so it's hard to say where we're at. But it's going good. And then Clay's going to start as soon as we get the parts. Clay and Matt are going to both build the car.
Oh, heck yeah.
It'll take Matt twice as long as Clay, but.
Oh, yeah. And Clay's will be way more detailed than mine.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all about having fun, Matt. I love it.
I'm actually really, this is a special car for me that I'm actually really looking forward to building it. Not just because of, we've been working on this for a long time together, but this was my dad's favorite race car. So
it's mine as well. That was my first open wheel car that, actually, to be honest, I seen the Watson Roadster before it. And I thought that was the coolest thing I ever seen. And I remember I didn't see the 63 car, the 64 Lotus, right?
That's a pretty car, right?
I went straight from the Watson Roadster to this car. Well, that's the second year of the same car. But so you'll get all that. You'll get the white walls. You'll get all that decal. You'll get that different helmets. And that'll be in the kit.
That looks that's the first time I've seen this. That looks really, really sharp.
That's STP red. That's not regular red. Cameras couldn't pick it up back then. It's Richard Petty's
Vermilion.
As Andy called it, Dago red. But it was basically the color they stole from, didn't steal, but Jim Hurtubise brought to the Speedway in 63. And it was the Tombstone, sponsored by the town of Tombstone, the saloon there.
Oh, really?
Andy had it's pretty interesting. And my friend Terry Clanton, who is part of a Clanton descendant, who announced the Speedway and the Long Beach Grand Prix, he was telling me the story that, hey, it's hanging in the saloon, this STP Novi that says Tombstone on it. And then that's where I never knew it was the Tombstone, the Wyatt Earp Tombstone. I always thought it was like Tombstone Pizza or Tombstone Hotels. I had no idea. I just seen Tombstone.
You ever get a chance to go there? That place is neat.
My buddy owns he owns several buildings there.
Oh, no kidding?
Yeah, he's Terry Ike Clanton.
No kidding.
His middle name is Ike. Yeah.
That's one of my daughter's favorite places in the state to go to. We would go there when she was little, and we've been talking about taking Felix there. That place is so cool. It's neat seeing the sheriff who hangs around, and he total, modern uniform, but very Western, and the cop car. When we were there, and there was would it be Wyatt Earp was the sheriff, right? Not the marshal. I get those confused.
He was the sheriff, yeah.
He was the sheriff. So we were leaving and we were turning around by the OK Corral, and sitting there was this police car, and it said Tombstone Sheriff. It was the sheriff's car sitting there right next to the OK Corral. This was back before we had these smartphones, so I didn't get a picture of it. It would have been cool.
A late friend, Johnny Piscatella, came to visit my dad before Johnny passed and my dad passed.
Yeah.
He said, "Can you imagine, Rick, if we had these phones back when we were, in the things we seen and the things we did,
Yeah.
I mean, that's why most of that history is a handful of photos,
Black
whereas, just a handful of photos, and it was cooler because you weren't worried about that. You didn't think about photos. You didn't think about, you're just doing it. You're just doing it. Now you go to the garage area and there's 50,000 people in the garage area.
Yeah, you can't do nothing without someone getting a shot of it.
Yeah, but back then there was nobody in the garage area. Linda Petty couldn't get in the garage area.
I know.
No, it was either you were working or you weren't in. They had different rules back then. But then you go to Formula One, and I'd be 13 years old in the garage area.
Really?
And Can-Am was the same. They had no age. Can-Am, Formula One had no age limit. IndyCar let anyone, man or woman, in, but you had to be 18. NASCAR, it was men only, and you had to be 18 and you had to be working. There were no guest passes at the beginning.
Nope.
You could do a tour. You could do, work out a tour with your, like Daytona when you had your guests there, where you could walk them through and walk them to the car. But no, they didn't get passes. They were very, very strict in Bill Gazaway's day. And then Indy was much looser. Indy really was cool. Can-Am was cool. I mean, you see ladies with pushing little kids on the grid,
Jeez.
Remember the Canadian American Challenge Cup, the Can-Am series?
Yes, I do.
I didn't know this, but they only ran 7 races. You know that?
I didn't realize that, but I know
Bruce
it was a
McLaren. Bruce McLaren used to build those cars in Jim Hall for 7
Him and Jim
races.
Hall. Yep.
Yeah, and then
that was their thing, man. Those two guys, that was their thing.
Well, then the Porsches came out and ruined the whole thing. That twin turbo Porsche. Roger Penske again.
Yeah, Roger Penske just smacked old McLaren and Hall down.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there was some good. I got to see all the Riverside ones. My
Oh, that would
dad
have
used
been
to go
so
up to
cool.
Canada, and Las Vegas. I didn't never went to the Las Vegas track, but there was a track out in the distance there in the desert
Yeah.
that the Can-Am guys would run, and that's where Hall I think flipped that. The one with the big wing that would
Yeah.
when you hit the brakes, the wing would go down like this and
Yep.
come up. Yeah, so it was pretty
Yep.
cool. But yeah, those are the good old days. But anyways, and then
The
on to
chaparrals.
what we're working on right now. Jim's got actually we're gonna have the I don't know if these guys know, but we have the wing kit for the Indy car. It's 3D printed. It's going to
Yep.
be up next week for sale. And if you we don't have the first decal, we're going to have two. You're going to be able to buy it with Polo add-on decals, okay? Or you can just buy it like that. So you get all that stuff on there that you see is in gray. And then the first car that where the whole kit, you can go either way with it, but you still don't get the wings. You got to buy the wings separate. Will be the Castroneves 2021 car. And Jim, I think, has some pictures of those decals if he loaded
I
them up.
I do. I've also got
The box art, yeah.
there we go.
Now, yeah, so that's the box art for the 2021 Indy winner. That'll be up in the next week, I would say, up for pre-sale. That'll sure to sell out because not only you could buy the wings and Clay included the decals to do the Long Beach car, which there's a white stripe separating the black and the pink, and
Mm-hmm.
some extra decals. Clay got it all figured out, but it's all on the. So there's two
Oh,
sheets.
nice,
So
nice, nice.
most of that is the Indy 500. There is what you're looking at,
That's a
and then
good looking car too.
the second sheet, you're gonna love this, Matt. Is it's got the uniform and helmet decals. See the
There
two
you
little
go.
black
Yep.
dots there on the side? That's his helmet logos. You can see the arm if you're looking close. You can see
Mm-hmm.
right arm, left arm. That's his uniform in between there. And those are the road course wings. So and then see those white stripes that separate.
Yep.
It's been upgraded. He was missing one decal. There's one more being added. But
That's incredible. That looks what
and
a shot.
so you'll be able to do the Long Beach Grand Prix car if you buy the
Yep.
extra wings. It's being sold as the Indy 500 winner, but for those guys that wanted to do the road course car, we couldn't justify doing them in plastic because the car is going to be obsolete. So when we do the 2028 car, because we wouldn't be done till 2027, basically, if we started now. If we did them in plastic,
Yeah.
so
Mm-hmm.
would only get one season out of them, so it doesn't make any sense. So when we do the 28 car, we're going to do both wings at the same time. We
Yep.
should have done it on this one, but you get in a hurry and you don't think it through, and it turned out we didn't know they were going to change cars, and
Yeah.
then we could have done it earlier, but then the rumor was it was going to be 27. So we're going, well, definitely we're out if it's 27. And by the time they finally said, no, it's 28, then it was too late again.
Yeah.
So there was a couple of windows. We almost pulled the trigger on the wing kit, but then whenever they said it was going to be 27, and they swore, yeah, it's going to be 27. And then they announced, no, it's going to be 28. But it's definitely going to be 28 now.
Yeah.
That's straight from Roger Penske. So,
Geez, I wonder how different they're going to be.
they said the teams have seen them. We haven't seen nothing. And then we have a fully execute. When you add a car with General Motors. Well, let's finish this up. So now, and then So you can buy the wings by themselves and add them to your Castor Nevis, or have your buddy make you some decals or whatever. I'm sure somebody will. And then we're going to make Alex Pilow's add-on decals, not the whole sheet, but just the road course stuff and the pole stickers and things like that, because you can make the championship car then, and the Indy 500 winner.
Mhm.
So that'll be a little more money if you buy the decals. We'll do a package deal on that. And look for that soon. That'll be up on the site quick. And then also moving on back to NASCAR, we have completed. They have to add every car to your contract. So the 2026 car is added, or 2026. Sorry, Chevrolet is now added to our contract, and Jim should be getting that over the
Hopefully soon.
minute. Well, I think they got the other car manufacturers. NASCAR put out an official release. The other car manufacturers approved it, and then, but I think I'm thinking they're going to run it here in the next few days or weeks or whatever week, and before they release it,
Yeah. Before we go too far down that line of Cup, we still have a something a little bit left over on the Indy, and that's the box art I've been working on today.
Oh yeah, by the way, this is coming out too. Yeah, exactly. The 70 the 110th anniversary, the official Indy car.
Ooh.
So it's either going to be that, or he has one with a stand background. I don't know. We're going to let them pick. But yeah, and what's cool about that is Clay's going to do them in white. So if they don't sell that well, it's going to be a great
A great base.
donor kit or whatever, for whatever you want to do. Because a lot of guys like white, So if you want a white one, there you go, And so that's cool, yeah. And they'll be selling those at the Speedway, of course. They sell all our kits there, and whatever
nice.
ones we have.
That one I really
Yeah,
like.
that's going to be a great one. Yeah, I like the red, white, and blue. It almost looks like the AJ Foyt car.
It does. I was thinking that.
Ferrucci's car. Yeah.
Ferrucci's car. Yeah, I always love that.
Yeah. Last year they did the green, which was a throwback to the old garages, which I could relate to.
Yeah.
But I think everyone else looked at it and goes, "Boy, that's an ugly green." No, it was the old garages. It was actually
doors.
a great idea. Yeah,
Arm
it was like
doors.
The doors. Yeah. But that was pretty cool. But this year's more a patriotic thing going on.
Yeah, that's cool.
Looks really cool. So those two are going to come out around the same time. We'll be ordering the decals and the boxes together, because you got to print 2 boxes. You can't print one, Matt.
Yep.
So, anyways, we had. That's how we got Castor Nevis out, was by adding that car.
And then when I got back on Tuesday morning, we jumped all over the box art for 4 of the top 4 cars. I put together box art for all 4 of them, and only one of them will be used. You'll find that one out Sunday afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have those.
And all that hard work he did, because Joe Gibbs Racing, Linda Robinson, is just one of our favorite people to deal with. And not to put any, they're all great, but she's just a lot of fun. And she's from California. And so Linda, they don't have like Hendrick has, where they put the logos all on the car and send it to you. Mm-hmm. Jim physically has to lift those off and put them onto the car. So he did all that work.
All those details, all those things on that Indy car you just saw, all of them were basically projected like a slide onto the car, and they stick in this program. And that's what I had to do with those, with at least the 2 JGRs. The Hendricks had their stuff together, but
They have their stuff together. Yeah, but JGR, yeah. So Jim had to do all that. And the funny thing is, it's just a placeholder because we're going to use a winner circle shot on the real box.
Yep.
Right.
So, but you have to be able to sell on NASCAR.com and on our website. You have to have something to put up as soon as the race is over, right? So they're basically 4 placeholders that he did for the real box that will be an actual photo of the winner circle or whatever. Who knows?
Yeah.
We don't know how it's going to go down. They might be flipping over the line together, all 4 of them, and that'll be the shot, right?
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Last year for Phoenix, bud.
Yes.
Say goodbye to the championship.
Mm-hmm.
Although me and Matt are definitely dialed in for race 1.
Yep.
Next year because we're gonna get the Indy cars, we're gonna get Xfinity, and
That's
we're
the
gonna
one
get the Cup cars.
That's what I'm
That's
looking
gonna be a
forward to.
great weekend, man. Jim's
Yeah,
probably
that's
gonna
gonna
come
be
over
fun.
for that.
You better.
Oh, that would be awesome.
When
We'll
you're
have a
buying
ball.
tickets, buy at least 3 of them because I'm going to be there.
Yeah, we are. I mean, we'll have NASCAR passes. We'll have IndyCar passes.
Right on.
But and then my buddy Chip will probably help us out there too. And then but I do want to sit in the stands to watch the race. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to do this, I did my whole life, and then
Yeah.
I'm done with that.
I'm gonna have to make my Salvinos JR Models shirt then. I got those patches.
No, I'm pulling out the old STP hats. I got the 70s.
Oh,
They're
nice.
brand new in a box. I got a couple boxes of them still. I'll have to bring one for Chip too. He'll love it because I should have sent you the picture. I got a great picture of Chip actually wearing that same hat with Richard Petty, me, him, Gordy.
Is that one of those like the Pittsburgh Pirates hats? That's
no. This is just the regular cheapy one we gave away.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It's like the one you sent me.
Exactly. That's the original hats. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent Matt before my father passed. Matt kept telling me, and another friend too, Jimmy Bling, but Matt kept going, "Hey, get your dad to sign a hat." So I brought a half dozen down there. I figured, what the hell? I'll get Pops to sign them. And it's been sitting here. He's been gone a year and almost 2 years now, huh, Jim?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Coming up on 2 years. Yeah. And I finally sent it to Matt. Well, luckily I got the others signed and the kids all got
that's awesome.
hat with Pop. But Jimmy Bling, when we were doing the Richard hand sign set, right? The thing, Jimmy goes, "Hey, get your dad to sign all mine as well." So I had Pops sign an extra few of them, and so the kids have those too.
Cool.
But Jimmy had his whole set signed by my dad and Richard, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I ritualistically took that the moment I got it. I took it out of the box and I hung it right next to my STP hat that the King signed. That's
the original
right over here. Yeah,
those are the God. I would say those.
The cool thing is I guess a more recent hat. The one that the King signed is reverse colors, so it would be blue hat, red brim, and then the one that you sent me is a red hat with the blue brim, something like that. Whatever, they're reversed.
Yeah, that hat we had for years.
And then I have another one that I bought from the Petties.
81.
Oh yeah. Then I got one I bought in the early 90s from the Petties hanging up on the wall over there too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those were the ones we gave away.
Yeah.
That if you'll see like pit area pictures of the guards, the the corner workers, everybody had them. If you ever look at, my dad was always most proud of that 79. We won Daytona, but the fight. Well, when they went to the fight, there's the guards running towards to break up the fight, and they're
Yeah.
wearing them crappy STP windbreaker jackets we gave away, right? So I mean, no matter where you went, there was. That's why we always, we took care of everybody,
Yeah, heck yeah. Get that
and
STP out there.
and that was just the Andy Granatelli attitude, and it carried over with my father,
Yeah,
and it was
it's
always the
awesome.
attitude of you, and that's an historic photo, and STP's right in the middle of it,
Yep.
the fight, one of the greatest historic photos of NASCAR history,
Yeah.
Donnie holding, Bobby holding Kel's foot. My dad, when he brought all the photos, he has it's like almost a movie, but it's in photos, 8x10. It's of the fight.
that fight, that was hilarious.
Yeah, that's so
As
great.
Richard just takes it.
Remember, they couldn't find Richard. It was Buddy Arrington for a while there.
Yeah, that's right.
The cameraman got Buddy Arrington drove he was driving a what was he driving? No, yeah, he might have been driving a Magnum.
I think it was a Magnum. He was driving a Magnum.
He was driving a Magnum, and it was red sides with the blue,
Mm-hmm.
but it was regular red and blue. And that the cameraman, I think Hobbs or what's his name? The announcer. Oh gosh, Ken Squire.
Ken Squire, yeah.
Yeah. Basically has to tell the guy, no. They're farther back. I mean,
yep.
they just went back. They were actually, I think, about a half a lap behind them.
Wow. Yeah.
It was AJ. It was Richard, Daryl, down the cylinder, and AJ all running together, about a half a lap behind.
Yeah. Oh, that was a. Couldn't have that was a total
It's great
story. That's awesome.
I had given up, to be honest with you. I think I was back in the room when all that happened. Back in the office, just sitting, going, crap, we got beat. And all of a sudden, there's a wreck. And
what a wreck it was.
Well, you didn't really pay attention. Where was Richard running? Because it's not like today where timing and scoring is. They had a guy that put the numbers up, in the thing back then,
Yeah.
It was. I don't think it was electronic, but the first place that was electronic was Indy, as I remember.
I believe so.
The scoreboard, the tower.
Yeah.
That was the first electronic.
They had that for a long time.
Right when in 70 when I went there, they had it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. In 1970, they had that scoreboard. Yeah,
Indy had it going.
Yeah, Indy was so far ahead of its time. Yeah,
it was.
But that was cool. That was a great finish, and it was cool to be able to experience that.
What a historic thing! I know
the racing's much better now. I mean, I'm not stupid. I mean, the racing is way more exciting now. It's way closer. It's but being there when it was, there wasn't a lot of casual fans. That's why in Can-Am you could buy a ticket and go into the grid. You could literally walk the grid by buying a ticket because they didn't have that many people. Phoenix, a sellout at Phoenix was 12,000. I remember that.
Yeah,
the hillside.
Yeah.
12,000. That's the hillside and all. I think they only did it a couple times.
Yeah.
Back
in those days, the grandstands were not that big, and they were just right there on the front stretch. That was it. There was nothing around.
And then the hill would get crowded.
And the hill would get crowded. That was always, people always talked about, going up on the hill. Mm-hmm. They'd have to go. They send cowboys up there at the beginning of the weekend to get rid of all the rattlesnakes.
Oh yeah, they'd have them. I see them in buckets there when I first
they would. Yeah, I never, because of that, I'm not going on the hill. No.
Yeah, but it was 10,000 people to race was a ton.
Yeah, it
You
was.
know, I guarantee you, I doubt if Riverside ever got 10,000 people.
Hmm.
You know, so
There
I
really
mean, it
wasn't a
was.
lot of there wasn't a lot of grandstands at Riverside. There was that one by the freeway, and then
They
down
kept
at the
adding that. Well, they kept adding to that one on the freeway.
yeah, I
Then they
remember.
they ended up putting some in the S's there later,
Mm-hmm.
and then the one right across from the pits, and that
Yep,
was it. That
that
was
was
all
it.
there was. It was a
That
bunch of
that place was
campers.
so open.
Yeah, it was a bunch of campers. So it was. Yeah, no. I mean, everybody likes the romance about the good old days, and I mean they were cool as hell for me. I got to be
Yeah.
a part of them and be a
Yep.
part of it. I mean, to be around, Mario in his prime, as rookie, even, as a young kid, where he was young, I was even way younger, and being around Andy Granatelli and the Turbines and
Oh, how cool is that?
Richard Petty in his absolute prime. Yeah, it was all cool, but the racing's way better right now.
Hmm.
the the Indy 500. I mean, that Pato Award,
Oh, the Indy
Joseph Newgarden.
500.
I could watch that over and over. That last lap. I mean,
That last Indy was fun. That was
Yeah.
fun to watch.
well, that was the one before. What happened this last one was, if if Joseph would have been in the race, he would have went by all of them. In fact, the
Yeah.
lap cars. But the guys that were left couldn't pass. And
No.
then Pelot made that one dive bomb move on,
Yeah.
and honestly, he would have won the race anyways. That car got eliminated from the race. The
Yeah.
Andretti car, Ericsson, Marcus Ericsson.
Erickson. Yeah.
It was disqualified from the race completely. And so if he wouldn't have made that pass, you would have had a winner on Wednesday. Our Tuesday or whatever it was when they disqualified him. It would have been a day later winner. So, but that was a hell of a pass because he really didn't have a great car. And to make that move with those two cars in front, with
Yeah.
the air, because them two guys in front just kept passing each other because they had the air where they were getting a bunch of dirty air back there. And it turned out pretty cool. There was a good finish and good for Pelot, good for Chip Ganassi. I always root a little for Chip and Penske. I hate to be a bandwagoner, but
No.
I just
Not.
been around them for so long.
They're all
Yeah.
friends. You couldn't root against them.
But anyways, I think, and then what else we got? We got coming, guys.
Oh, let's see.
Oh.
My leg is really killing me, so I need to get off here quick, Jim.
Okay. Well, we can cut it short. I don't think we've got a lot
I
much
messed
more to
my
go on.
knee up, guys. Sorry, but
Yeah.
it's really hurting now. But anyways, yeah. So let's go back over our releases. We got the Petty car being shipped on Monday, and you can do either Kyle Petty with the STP and the STP Uno,
Oh,
or Richard
that's
Petty, and you get all the vermilion for both cars. Two separate sheets of decals, by the way.
Mhm.
So if the other sheet you can put on another car, and you get both sets of tires. You don't have to touch the other sheet. They're completely independent, so it's kind of cool. And we did that because Kyle didn't sign off on it. We didn't want to take a chance. So
right.
thank Kyle Petty for signing off and for getting you guys extra decals. And
Thank
then,
you, Kyle. I'm going to build your car. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been wanting to do that Uno car forever, and I love that short
Yeah.
track version there.
Yeah, that's a cool deal. And then we got of course, we have the bourbon car available. We have the Kyle Busch bourbon car, which I love that car. And then we got the Spectra oil available, plus all the stuff on our website. And
Yep.
we also got the new Indy driver available. Buy the Lotus 38 if you want it. We are going to go with another group of photo etch, but I'm sure it'll sell out very fast, and that's probably going to be the end of it. So if you do want that, and plus you get your, don't forget, you get your Jim Clark driver figure as well. And now you have helmet decals. And on the Pilot, when they do the wings for the Pilot car, he will include Pilot's helmet decals and uniform decals. So you'll be able to get all of Alex's decals for the helmet and for the deal. So if you build a road course car, you can put the driver in. I love the drivers in the open cockpit cars.
Yeah,
they're a part of the car.
Yeah. So I always like that. And we got a lot of stuff, but we'll anything else, Jim, you want to throw in?
The next thing is I'm going to be working on sculpting the driver for the Lotus. So I've got that to do, and downstairs I'm shuffling things around and moving. I've moved four of my storage racks. So I can seal that off, and I can make a nice warm printer farm, so I can start out nearly full time printing parts for all the stuff that we've got going on. So
I have a question for you, Jim.
Okay.
About with the Kyle Petty, Richard Petty car coming out, do you still offer the 5-hole weld wheel?
Yes.
In print? Well, because if people want to build it the way it is on the box, because that kit doesn't come with those wheels, you have the wheels.
I have the wheels.
Excellent.
And eventually we'll have those on the website. Is that our kit, Rick?
No, that's the
no, that's a 25th one
with the round things. There's quite a we loved it, even though so many things are wrong on it.
Yeah,
I built that when I was a kid. I still have it.
All right.
I wasn't driving cars. I was a little kid, and I still have my original.
That's cool.
I probably built 20 of them, so I mean,
That's
it's not like
cool.
no paint job, just the decals.
Yeah, that's the green plastic.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the green plastic.
No, I could tell when he picked it up. I could see that was the 25th scale one.
Yeah, but the other one's much more accurate and much cooler, and
big.
a couple hundred parts, and good luck. Not good luck, because it is pretty easy. I build a lot of multimedia kits, and it's one of the easiest ones I've ever built.
This is going to go together. It's going to go together really nice.
It's pretty easy. So it would be actually, for a high detail multimedia kit, this is probably one of the easiest ones I ever built.
Oh, nice.
You don't have to get the grinder out much.
Yep.
Just remember.
Thanks for that much part.
I'm just kidding. But anyways, thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all. See you club members on Tuesday. And we got the Hendrick First Win car coming for next month. And we're probably going to let them know a little secret for the club exclusive.
Yep.
We're going to have another club exclusive in December. And we're probably going to let the cat out of the bag there if Jim gets the box art done. We're waiting on Jim for the box art. But,
I need what to put on it, and I need the legal stuff. But I'll that's quick.
Yeah,
doing the standard ones when I get a picture, that's quick. When I've got to create the artwork, that takes longer. But anyway, Gimpy, get out of here. Go ice your knee.
My leg's killing me, guys. Sorry.
Put ice on.
I gotta go. All right.
Ice it up, bud.
God bless y'all.
Take care, Rick.
All right. Thanks.
Let's see. I could ban him from the studio. Let's see. No, I just want to remove him.
There we go. I
could ban him from the studio. So anyway, you can hang up now, Rick. Anyway, anything you want to go over before you?
Well, I do have that road course set up, and Rick sent me a kit and the road course setup. So I am going to do a video on that. I'm going to do basically not a mock-up, but I'm going to put together a quick build and basic of the Indy car. Just probably have it in primer or something. And I'm going to go ahead and do a video of putting all them wings on and all that stuff to show that. And I'll probably leave those gray so you see them, kind of like in the picture you showed. I'm gonna do a video on that, but show the whole kit. And yeah, just like that. And I'll put one together on video just for everyone to see. And many more.
And many more.
Yeah. Many more.
I got more pictures up. Keep talking. I'll just show some more pictures.
Yeah, show pictures. Yes. And so yeah, that thing. I'm looking forward to messing around with that. I'm real super curious about it. And I'll probably white glue everything because I might want to build an actual one and use those parts. Who knows? Although I think I have an in with the guys. I might be able to get another set.
You might be able to.
But yes, so lots of cool things coming.
Good.
Lots of cool things.
All righty. Well, I'm gonna let you go, and
all righty.
We'll fire this thing off first thing in the morning. And what's Alex going as tonight, or Felix?
He is going tonight. Yes, because it's Halloween when we recorded this. Everyone, he is going to be. If anybody is familiar with the Scream series from the 90s, he's going as Ghostface. That's been his dream costume for a couple of years, and he's excited. He's having fun with that one. So he's been running around with that costume for 2-3 days now, and so he's ready for it. And this is his favorite holiday. He's at school right now, and can't wait to get home and get going trick or treating tonight. And that's another thing we'll be doing Saturday morning and stuff. We're going to be going to my daughter's work. She works with autistic children, and we're going to be doing a trunk or treat on Saturday.
Cool.
Over there. So cool. For those kids. So we got a Halloween weekend happening.
You know, if I still had that mold from 40 years ago.
Oh yeah.
I could have made you an Eddie mask for him.
Oh boy, yeah.
You
should show that picture that you sent me years ago. If you
keep talking, let me see if it's on here.
That'd be great. Yeah. Back in the early 80s, a young Jim Rogers was Maniac Eddie from the Peace of Mind album.
Yes, before
straitjacket.
I started a career as a sculptor. So yes,
but you were like, you made the mask, and that was impressive.
Yep.
And Felix has been Eddie for Halloween 2 times.
Oh, has he?
Oh yeah. He's been an Iron Maiden since he was in 3. He's been an Eddie fan since he was 3. So, but he's just.
I may not have it on here.
But we've got, that boy has got quite the collection of animatronics. He loves those things. He loves going to Spirit Halloween, and now it's going to be all ending after this weekend, and he's going to be kind of sad. But he's looking forward to Christmas. But it's not Halloween.
Yep. Well, I couldn't find it. I think I've probably got an old-fashioned one of those things they call a photograph.
Yeah, I've heard of those. I remember those.
I think I've got a copy of it over in the drawer over there. So
we'll have to show that off one of these days.
Yep. All right, my friend.
All right, everyone.
Good, happy Halloween, and to everybody else, I hope you had a happy Halloween, and we'll be talking at you. Once again, if you're not a member of the Builders Club and you buy our stuff and want to be a little more on top of it and get a discount on it, check out the Builders Club on the web store. You can actually sign up. You don't even need the help of Chris and Marco and Rick. You can sign in, join the club. It's cool. You get a discount on your kit. You get to join us Tuesday nights for Disorder. Free stickers, all sorts of cool stuff. So that's a cool thing to get be a part of. So I guess that's it.
All righty.
Well, you know what? Let me also plug our store.
My goodness, yes.
Marco has been adding more and more stuff to the web store. I showed the pictures of the IndyCar driver. Those are available for $25 on the web store. They're cheaper if you're in the club, but those are on the web store. They're starting to load up the paints and brushes and tools and stuff. So you're going to have hopefully before too awful long, you're going to have a one-stop shop. So for those who don't have a hobby store in their neighborhood, I know Dennis Dickerson, it's an hour and a half to the closest one for him. So instead of having to go to eBay or Amazon and pay extra for shipping, it's a one stop. And it, as long as it doesn't pump up the weight on your kits, on your shipping too much, then you get.
And here it is.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a discount for club members, here's a new added feature. Now that you have a complete store,
yep,
there's a new added feature for being in the club. You get
Absolutely.
that extra little discount on whatever, all the tools, the paints, everything like that, huh?
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm not going to hold them to it, but I'm pretty sure that there is a club price also for the brushes and the glues and all those things. So don't hold me to it, guys. Rick and Marco.
Yeah, that's there. They might send us a letter of cease and desist here.
Yep, we'll blame it on the disorder. So, dude, have a good weekend. Talk to you
too. Take
later
care,
on.
bud.
And everybody else, thank you for joining Matt and Rick and me and the important people, Matt and myself.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
We'll talk to y'all later.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so I'm still here. So I was, after Matt said that, I went, and I unplugged my ears and rolled over to the red drawer over there. And there you go. Sculpted my own Halloween mask long ago. I think that was before I started. My career as a sculptor. So let's see, Jim, you gonna add seats to the store, or should I email you? That's a good question, Chester. If you want some of the stuff, because Marco's still putting the store together. If you see things up there, good. If you don't, email Jim@salvino.us. You may or may not have a list of my the parts I make, and either way, if you want a list of the 3D printed parts that I make, email me. I'll send you the parts list, because most all of those are going to end up on the store, and that'll be great for you guys. Just a one-stop shop for your convenience. But in the meantime, there's some stuff that they are still moving, and they've actually found a little suite that's just right outside of the gates of where they live. And it's an older little strip mall kind of area, but it's going to work out great for them. So they'll have their office, they'll have the day-to-day shipping stuff like the accessory parts, and maybe even they've even kind of hinted at doing a little bit, making it sometimes open as a retail. It's not really going to be a destination vacation spot. But they'll have stuff over there, and they'll have the printed thing, so it'll make it easier. Making the 77 Private Gray Monte Carlo from Cannonball Run, but I will need a passenger seat. Oh yeah, I've got it's not Chester. It's not a passenger seat like you'd have in a car. It's the driver's seat that I make for replacement and putting into your kit. So it looks more like a race seat than a regular seat, if that makes a difference. So anyway, yeah, send me an email. I'll send you pictures of the seats and stuff like that. So anyway, guys, any other questions while I'm on here? Yes, that was, oh man, Dennis, that was at least 40 years ago. That was probably 82, 83, whatever year Iron Maiden's Peace of Mind came out, or the next year. I think it's about 82, 83, somewhere in there. That was before I started doing sculpting of stuff for a living. So that was just when I was in college and learning what to do. Send you an email. Okay, I'll check it out, Sarah Jane. So anyway, guys, thank you for spending your Saturday morning, evening, late night, overnight for our friends in Japan. It was cool to see. We got a couple of the guys on there. Kari, I haven't seen him up on here for a while, from Finland. So it's good to see y'all from all over the place. Thank you for spending your time. You're welcome, Ron. Thank you for spending your time with us. And thank you for buying our stuff and following us and everything like that. So anyway, guys, I'm going to hit the end stream and play the end of Miss Mia and set outro video. Here we go. And see you guys next week. Thanks. Play outro. I got to hit the button.